As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP?
Yes, this is a top-secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
Welcome. We're going to be doing Metal Gear Solid 1 today, the classic from 1998. Just to give you a little bit of context, 1998, one of the greatest years in video gaming ever. Here's a few of the other titles that came out in 1998. Half-Life 1, The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, Xenogears, Banjo-Kazooie, and to a lesser extent, Spyro the Dragon, Gex, Enter the Gecko. What a time. What a time. Marvel vs. Capcom actually came out that year. Resident Evil 2. A wonderful time. Let's get into it. So first we're going to go through some of the well, some of the storyline. Hey, Colette. Hey, Smurf. Hey, Carlos. Hey, Lag. Hey, people on Twitch. Thanks for joining. Thank you so much for joining. I think this is going to be fun. I think it's going to be a good time. I haven't played this game since it came out. Well, that's not true. I ran through the first couple hours with a friend a little while ago. But I didn't get through to the end of it again. I'd like to, now that I've recently played Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 3, I'd love to see how this game holds up in comparison with the big boys. It's the big boys of its future. So let's go through the storyline a little bit because this game is incredibly complex. Okay? Now, I've got a nice timeline here. So, I mean, we saw what happened in Metal Gear Solid 3. Big Boss, who is Naked Snake, infiltrates. He's stopped by the boss, his mentor. Russia and the U.S. are at odds with each other because of the nuclear attack that Volgan did. Russia blames the U.S. The U.S. has a little bit of time to send Naked Snake back in. He ends up taking out his mentor, but in the end he realizes that the mentor and himself were both used as pawns by the government. And throughout all of his success murdering all of the bosses, his boss, in the end, the Philosopher's Legacy was still stolen by the girl, by Eva. Eva was eventually used as a surrogate mother for Big Boss's cloned DNA to create Liquid Snake, Solid Snake, and Solidus Snake. Now, when we get to Metal Gear 1, the first game in the series, we've got... That's where things get a little bit confusing. Also, you got Metal Gear Solid 5, which I don't really want to spoil, but fits into it, and I don't think we really need to spoil that, because it's still a pretty interesting ending, and Metal Gear Solid 5 is such a good system. Such a good gameplay system that I would want people to play that, so we won't do that. So, in Metal Gear, Big Boss sends Frank Yeager to investigate Outer Haven. Yeager, under the codename Gray Fox, fails and is captured. Big Boss then sends Solid Snake, one of the best U.S. agents, to rescue Gray Fox. Solid Snake saves Gray Fox, proceeds with his mission of destroying Metal Gear. He finds out at the end that Big Boss is actually the boss in Outer Heaven. Oh. Eva didn't actually steal it. Well, she did, but not the real thing. Thank you, Lag, for that. It's, yeah, you're right. Ocelot had swapped it in. So she only got, what, half of it or a fake version of it? Thank you, Laguitoru. So, Roy Campbell replaces Big Boss as the head of Foxhound. Metal Gear Solid 2, or sorry, Metal Gear 2, Solid Snake. Roy Campbell, now the head of Foxhound, sends Solid Snake in on a new mission, this time to rescue Dr. Keo Marv. Finds out that Big Boss actually survived during those events in 1995, and that the Doctor is dead. On the other hand, he manages to find the formula of synthetic oil. Solid Snake is attacked by Gray Fox, who is piloting the Metal Gear. Solid Snake destroys the Metal Gear and engages in a fight with Gray Fox on a minefield. Solid Snake kills Gray Fox and is afterwards attacked by Big Boss. Once again, Solid Snake wins this fight. Right before dying, Big Boss reveals to Solid Snake that he is his father. Hello, Isabel. The Patriots retrieve the body of Big Boss. Major Zero puts him in cryogenic coma thanks to the use of nanomachines. Nanomachines? His goal is to use Big Boss's genes to enhance the performance skills of every soldier. Ocelot, not agreeing with this plan, starts plotting against Major Zero and the Patriots. So, that brings us basically up to Metal Gear Solid. We're about to play this. Alright, that wasn't too painful. I might have missed a few things in there. We have Lag. It was a fake. Lag says Ocelot had it. Alright, let's do it. I hope there's not Smurf haters in the stream. Old Smurfy. So, we have to wait for this thing to roll over so we can see what's actually going on in this infiltration mission. So, welcome. Let's play some Metal Gear Solid. If you have any questions, you can ask Lag or myself. But I think Lag probably knows better than me. I love that sound. God, I love that sound. Here we go.
The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by next-generation special forces, being led by members of Foxhound. They're demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss, and they say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear weapon. You'll have two mission objectives. First, you're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the president of Armstech, Kenneth Baker. Both are being held as hostages. Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to make a nuclear strike and stop them if they do.
What's the insertion method?
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man SDV. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim. High-tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound. Your former unit, and one that I was a commander of.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mattis, with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, the beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, master of disguise. Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman. And Revolver Ocelot, specialist in interrogation and a formidable gunfighter. And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound's squad leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake?
The man with the same codename as you. The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP?
Yes. This is a top-secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
Yeah. That is one hell of an intro. Jeremy. All right. I think it looks better when you go smoothing on, I do believe. I will never play with widescreen. I don't like it to be different from how it originally was intended. So welcome, Jeremy, B, Smurf, Carlos, Isabel, Lagaratoru. I think that's everybody. And whoever's watching on Twitch, we can see what you're saying on Restream. So please chime in. Key config. Now this is a very Japanese game. X is back, circles forward. What? Circles forward? Here's the briefing. No, we don't need to see that. We basically went over all that. So, as far as I know... Ooh. Unit Foxhound. What's that called, Ed?
High-tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound. Your former unit.
Yeah, we know all that part. We did the intro. We know what's going on. I do believe. Call it. I didn't say your name when I was doing the whole thing. The whole story, the whole MGS games is there in that option.
Colonel, I don't work for the government anymore. Let me go back to Twin Lakes.
Well, we went over a brief synopsis. Did anybody want to see that again? The whole story again. It's what? It's in the briefing one? I don't want to see the earlier ones, but I think we got it figured out. Solid Snake. Big Boss was Solid Snake's boss, and then he turned on him in the first game. In the second game, he ends up having to fight Frank Yeager, who turns into Gray Fox. Gray Fox Frank Yeager. And then has to fight Big Boss again, and now the terrorists want him. But I think we've got it. New game, baby. Normal, hard, extreme. Probably normal. The way to play this. It's funny they don't play the intro movie at this part, so you have to watch it from the title screen. What a voice.
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's the situation, Snake?
Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface. But make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
Got it. Okay, I'm ready to go.
I'm ready to go. And here we go. It starts. I'm actually using the D-pad, but I think for sure you can use analog mode. There we go. Oh my god, is this game ever... Oh! It's laggy. I don't remember that. That's fine, we got a ration. But like many people say, the cutscenes in Twin Snakes were a little over the top. Yeah, I could see that. I mean, look at the performance of this game. What a year, too. Half-Life coming out at the same time. These two games were sort of the titans of storytelling at the time, and did it in totally different ways, where Half-Life had no cutscenes, and you never left the first-person view for ultimate immersion. Yes, 1998. And this game went total cutscenes, taking away control from the player, all that kind of thing. For the original over Twin Snakes. From what I've seen from Twin Snakes, no, that's the way I would lean as well. Because, oh yeah, those footsteps. It's got such a gritty look to it. There's the first guard. Broken Sword 2 came out the year, one of your favorites. Fantastic. Ocarina of Time. It's a reason why many people still play games today is because of Ocarina of Time, Half-Life, Metal Gear Solid. Alright, I do believe... What are the controls? It's like... Square? I think square is grab. I do believe. Let me check this manual. Alright. Controls. I love the old instruction manual. R1, quick change. Square button, directional button, circle button. Normal. Punch, kick, action, back against the wall. Square. Weapon button. Barehanded. Throw or choke. Page, which one? 41. Page 41. Oh, here's the story right here, too. We could have went through this. Outer Heaven, Zanzibar. All right, how do I get up to page 41 for the advanced technique? Seriously, page 41? How many instructions they gave you? And there's no tutorial other than him saying, press select when you hear the codec. How's this an advanced technique? Strangle. When you're not holding a weapon and you press the weapon button without pressing the directional button. There's way to place on PC, upscale to 1080p, modern day controls, unofficial, of course, a fan effort. Oh my god, really? Maybe I should be playing it there. Oof. Kind of wish I didn't know about that. So one of the great things about this opening bit is that walking in the water can make more sound for the enemy to hear. And also, your footsteps are wet, so they see footsteps. They see them dry. Some of them sneeze, and then they close their eyes. They stretch, and they close their eyes. If you're interested, look for Metal Gear Solid 1 Integral. Ugh. Now I really want to do that. We had the... Uh-oh. 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 We're getting pinched here. Now, there were so many great moments in this game of... Oh, yeah, the guards disappear. You don't have to hide them. I think if you press hold square, then repeatedly press square choke them. You gotta call it. See how there was that pincer? There were some behind me, there's some above me, there's one over to the left. One just happened to yawn at the wrong time, and that's when we got through. And of course, Metal Gear Solid isn't complete without knowing that Sherbrooke is now online. I really should remember to turn those off, but that's the realistic experience you're getting in this realistic game. I wonder if there are any more items down here. Oh, there's a little mousy mouse. Probably a rat. Probably a big fat rat. Getting fat of these terrorists. They're terrorists. Okay, is he going to come my way? Is he going to go back down? There's actually not as many guards as you think in this game. It feels like there are quite a bit in the beginning, and then after that, it wears off. But... yeah, you're dead too. And the guard... Whoa. Good thing the guards disappear. You don't have to hide the bodies. They also don't have... Metal Gear Solid 2 added a lot in terms of AI of them calling in for more... They're constantly calling in for reports. The AI in Metal Gear Solid 2 is outstanding. Huh?
What was that noise? Huh?
Come check it out. Come check it out. Uh-oh. Is he going to turn right around? Oh, he's going to look. No, he's going to go this way. He's going pretty fast now. Oh my god, he's flying. I need to kill him. They all must die. What's he doing now? There he is. You basically spend most of your time looking at the radar screen, which is what I always thought was the problem in this game. Because they just didn't have the, there should be a first-person view, too. Isn't there? Triangle. Of course, it's triangle. I think there's another ration at the top right corner of the room, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go check it out. I think all the guards are dead anyway. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, we're full. You can only have 2. And look at my little baby life bar. Are you ready for a title card? Great open tutorial room. Yoji Shinkawa. There's half his face. There's also something similar for Metal Gear Solid 2 that fixes most problems. Huh. Oh boy. Now you've got me really wanting to play the uprest one. Look at those abs.
It's Snake. I'm in front of the disposal facility.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
How's that sneaking suit working out?
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with it. It's designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Take it easy, I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
An anti-freezing peptide, Snake. All of the genome soldiers in this exercise are using it.
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way. The terrorist radar should have already picked them up.
Behind D. Colonel, what's a Russian gunship doing here?
I have no idea, but it looks like our little diversion got their attention. Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed.
Yeah.
There are only 18 hours left until their deadline. You've got to hurry.
Wow, he must be crazy to fly a hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Oh, sorry. I haven't introduced you to yet. This is Mei Ling. She was assigned to us as our visual and data processing specialist. She designed your codec, as well as your Soliton radar system. Contact her if you have any questions about either of them.
Nice to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself. What's wrong?
Nothing. I just didn't expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so cute.
You're just flattering me.
No, I'm serious. Well, I know I won't be bored for the next 18 hours.
Come on. I can't believe I'm being hit on by the famous Solid Snake. But I'm surprised. You're very frank for a trained killer.
Looks like we both have a lot to learn about each other.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to learning about the man behind the legend. But first, let me explain about your Soliton radar system. The bright dot in the middle is you, Snake. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision. Be careful, Snake. The genome soldiers have highly developed senses of hearing and vision due to their gene therapy. Make sure you don't let them see you.
First, I want you to infiltrate the disposal site and look for the DARPA chief.
The DARPA chief was injected with the same GPS transmitting nanomachines as you. He should appear on your radar as a green dot.
Get whatever information you can from him about the terrorists. If he's alive, that is.
Snake, your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it.
Yes, it gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
Yes, it's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful.
We'll be monitoring your movements by radar, so contact us by codec anytime you want.
Got it. I'll call if I'm feeling lonely.
Seriously, Snake, we're here to back you up, so call if you need some information or advice. I'm also in charge of your mission data. Contact me if you want me to record your current status. My frequency is 140.96. It's a dedicated frequency for saving data. Don't forget it.
Remember, except for your binoculars, you're naked. You need to arm yourself with whatever weapons you can find.
I remember. First, I'm strip searched by Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons are taken away. Imagine yourself put in that position.
Well, if you make it back in one piece, maybe I'll let you do a strip search on me.
I'll hold you to that, Doctor. By the way, sorry to disappoint you, but I did manage to smuggle out my smokes.
How did you do that?
In my stomach. Thanks to the shot you gave me that suppressed my stomach acids.
Cigarettes? How are those going to help you?
You never know.
If you want to get in, there's the front door. It's the fastest way, but there's too much risk of being spotted by the enemy.
I can't just knock on the door and ask them to let me in. There's one sentry on the left and one on the right. They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
What about the air duct near the door? There should also be a duct on the second floor.
I can't see it from here.
I'll let you decide the best COA. I'm counting on you, Snake.
All right, 5.56ers, pineapples, Hindy, Mei Ling, Campbell. So he actually, I forgot. I thought that he'd smuggled these smokes up his butt. I didn't realize he did that in his stomach, but I guess that's what the strip search was all about. Man, they really don't trust this guy. Maybe the Colonel would sing something for him. And Khaled, yes, you're right. They're highly trained, but so stupid. They're genome soldiers, but they can only see about 3 feet in front of them. Uh-oh. Up is up. I can't invert it. Wow. So definitely, I mean, an old-looking game. But, I mean, it looks... The best thing you can say about this game is that it looks like a crappy PS2 game, even though it's on the PS1. So, that's pretty amazing. Getting tired, huh? Highly trained genome soldiers. They stretch every 30 seconds. Alright. Let's go. I think that there is some equipment on this... this thing. Oh, yeah, there is. Right there. It's huge! Just like in the first one. There's one over there, too. We'll have to take him out. And they see footsteps in the snow. Huh? Footsteps?
Huh? Whose footprints are these?
Oh, no! Run, Snake, run. I love the look of that evasion thing. A lot easier than Metal Gear Solid 2. Metal Gear Solid 2, they acted like a real military force. They did radio call-ins. If you killed somebody, they would miss their radio call-in. It was difficult, Metal Gear Solid 2, but it felt, you know, felt right. Whereas this one is very, very simplified. All right, let's see if we can get that item on the helicopter, or the Hindy pad. Hindy. Yeah. Ah, I thought he did the dive. He doesn't do the dive in this one. He just laid down. That didn't work at all. Uh-oh. And I don't think you can flip over things as well. Yeah, you can't do the flip over hang like Raiden can. Raiden's a better soldier, I guess. I remember being so terrified when I played this game of getting caught. Yeah, they're quite, they're like, alright, well, I mean, you can't win them all, right? Brake change, shift change. Got a camera over here. I don't think I ever came over to this area before. Huh. I really don't remember this area and this spot. Camera.
Surveillance camera?
Why is he so shocked to see that? Why wouldn't they have that? Come on, Snake. Use your brain. I don't think we're gonna get through there. No, that's impossible. We need like a chaff grenade for that. Hey, we have chaff grenades. How'd we get those? Stun grenades. Traded 1 chaff grenade for 3 stun grenades. Pretty good deal. So in Twin Snakes, they re-recorded the dialogue. And David Hayter actually took a pay cut so that they could bring back most of the original cast. Although they recast Mei Ling. And I think they did. Or they just told her to read it without doing a Chinese-American accent. But I think they changed the voice for Grey Fox as well. And I really miss Grey Fox's Cyborg Ninja's original voice. Alright, there's one over there. We'll see how similar this is to Metal Gear Solid 3. Uh-oh. Well, that worked out. Crackle! Don't forget to get the pistol in the truck trunk. Thank you, Khaled. Rations. So many rations. They really expect you to die a lot in here. Boom, so calm. Semi-automatic pistol. Hold down square to aim. Release to fire. Doesn't unequip it. Oh yeah, you do this one. Come on, everybody, put your hands together. Do the solid snake. Do the solid snake. You can climb under the trucks. Suggest you don't use it. Soon you'll find a suppressor. Yes. I think that's most of the guards we already took out. That's not gonna work. God, remember the demo of this game came out, I think it just came out in a magazine. That was amazing. And the thermal goggles aren't something you'll always find too. Okay, there should be a guy up here. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that's the big shot. This sort of nice, beautiful camera angle that swings around and shows the guard come here and Snake hiding. Now, Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3, they added like the shoulder button so you could inch yourself along the wall, which really helps. But this'll do for now. Is he gonna come all the way here? Uh-oh. Oh, crap! Why did they make that such a picture if it's dangerous? Get up! Ah! Holy crap, these guys are brutalizing me. Holy Lord. Here I was thinking this was super easy, but when they find you, you die. Wow. I like that. The machine guns actually do a lot of damage. I feel like you take a lot less damage in Metal Gear Solid. Oh, great. Back up here. Alright. Let's go for it. So we get the chaff grenades, we get the stun grenades, we get the pistol. Yes, you do take less damage in Metal Gear Solid 3. Oh yeah, it feels like so much less. I like how they put that chaff grenade on that side so you run over and then you immediately have a place to use it.
A surveillance camera?
Alright, you do take... Yeah, even in 2 it seems like. 2, I find the guards really, really difficult. You couldn't even go up and attack them. They would generally be able to punch you, or... They just seemed more like highly trained guards in Metal Gear Solid 2. 3, they were okay. I found them easier in 3. There's a guard right over there. Asleep. An event. We got the pistol, so maybe we could just go... Oh, but there's a camera there. Oh. Good sound design. You could hear that guy coming. Oh, you can't move the camera as well, too. In Metal Gear Solid 2, you could sort of move it, and 3. Move it around. No! Go, 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 go. Go, Snake, go. Choking that guy put me in camera's way. I should just let him live. I had a codec call. Now they don't want to talk to me.
Snake, when you enter a narrow space...
Intrusion mode. Press up to go forward. You can't attack when you're in intrusion mode either. The enemy's grenades will follow you. Find the DARPA chief. If they corner you, can use a stun grenade and escape to hiding place. Thank you, Khaled. Such an oppressive sounding area. Just heavy.
Snake, this is McDonald Miller. It's been a long time.
Master, what are you doing here?
I quit being a drill instructor, so I moved out here for some peace and quiet. I'm in retirement, just like you. Once in a while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts.
Passing on the skills to a new generation, huh?
Campbell told me about the situation here. I thought I might be of some use.
There's no one I'd rather have in a foxhole than you.
Ooh.
Well, I know lots about survival in a harsh environment. I've lived in Alaska longer than you, so call me if you have any questions about the flora or fauna out here. My frequency is 141.8.
I see that.
Those mice are Alaskan field mice. Don't worry, they can't hurt you. Wild field mice don't have a thick layer of fat, but they can still survive the bitter winters here without hibernating. They dig tunnels under the snow. That's where they stay warm.
Survival specialists, huh? I should learn from them.
But there's a dark side too. Sometimes the males will kill and eat offspring that's not their own.
To ensure the survival of their own genes, right?
Genes.
Yeah, pretty brilliant program, huh? If there are mice, that means there must be an exit somewhere.
Follow the mice.
Follow the mice.
Already talking about the genes. Huh? Huh? I love that they have the little exclamation marks over them too. Oh my god, follow the mice through the water as that O2 level depletes. We'll probably have to play 4 after this. If we've already done 2, 3, 1. Follow the mice. Weird to hear him call him master. But he's going to be teaching you something, so. Huh? Teaching on the skills to new generation, huh? Very American thing to say, huh? Oh, great, thanks, mice. Yeah, I'll take a call right here out in the open, sure.
Use the elevator to change floors. There should be a cargo elevator that you can take down somewhere around there. Try to find it.
Oh, yep, totally Colette. I love this music. And Lag, you're right. Master trained him, so yeah, that makes sense. And he trains other people, so he is the master. This is... When I'm thinking of Metal Gear Solid ambient music with that mix of... epic sounding... almost a tinge of horror behind it. Use the elevator to change floors. No shit. Alright, what else is in here? I mean, look at... I can't believe they made all this on... Oh, no! Ah! I'm hiding. You can't see me. Ha 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 ha! The master of disguise. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I like that this boss is like a union boss. He's like, look, just return to your positions. Stop trying to be a hero. All right, if we work too hard, they're just going to make us work harder. You know what Liquid Snake is like. They should make your scream the alert sound. Oh, my scream? Oh. Let's go. Uh-oh. I'm gonna kill them. Such a nice setup, this game. I don't think they hear you running up on them. And I don't think you can control, yeah, there's not like a walking and a running. You just move at at one speed. Are there any other things we need to get around here? Any other items? I really want the thermal goggles. When I was a kid, I used to think the thermal goggles were so amazing, and now as an adult that I've tried them in 2 and 3, they hurt my eyes. What's with that? These guards are so dumb. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yes! What was that noise? Just your friend dying. Just my friend's body disappearing and an item appearing. I suggest you walk up the stairs. There's a room that is currently open. Thank you, Colin. Silk-on bullets. Yes. What was the item this guy dropped? Oh no! Ah! Did he take my item? You have to. The thing is, you have to stop before you press it on them. Otherwise, you'll throw them, and then you're screwed. Go up the stairs. There's the room open. We'll do Khaled. God, I really missed the dive roll. That was such a great addition to 2. Choking sound effects hilarious. Yeah. Oh. I know. It sounds like someone going owie, 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 owie. Oh, your neck's broken. Level 1, not gonna get in there. Owie, 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 owie. Don't. No, don't. And your neck's broken. Oh, there's an item. I think in Twin Snakes they added a lot of the Metal Gear Solid 2 controls. Like you could hang down from things. You had to drag the bodies. They didn't just disappear. No! Oh, there's a guard. Oof. This guy hit me. Maybe I can just hide here. Oh, I love the animation of him going... Throwing that elbow across. Oh, man. I'm glad there's not going to be a Sorrow section here. My neck! My neck! The PS1 version has no tranquilizer gun. That's true, yeah. They added that in with Twin Snakes. The tranquilizer gun, and I think maybe even the tranquilizer sniper rifle. Try not to set the camera off again, Matt. Check out the open room you passed by. There are thermal goggles. Oh, yeah. I remember the first time I found the thermal goggles as a kid and being so shocked that I'm like, what if I had never found these? I would have went through this whole game? Because I didn't really think about replaying games back then, but this is a game that's got that replayability. There they are. Yeah. Now, see, that's how you do thermal vision. That doesn't hurt my eyes. You know? Everything's just red. It's not like all blue and yellow and all this stuff. Yeah, the Trent gun. Maybe I'll have to play Twin Snakes now. That's just on GameCube, right? That's not on like the Wii Shop or anything. I played so much of this with thermal goggles on when I was a kid. So I go up that ladder. Also, the room at the top right corner of this area, I think it's where we can find the suppressor. Do I need a key card and come back later? Good morning, David Anthony. Aw, shnikes. Use the ladder. Good morning. Not that one, the one on the ground floor. Oh, well, we definitely need the suppressor. Ooh, what's that? Some kind of box. How do I get across to it?
Press the action button to drop down.
Not sure about the Wii Store. I've been checking around. It's a really expensive game. Ah. Yeah. Jane. Yeah, now I can see in the dark. It's wonderful. Some of those GameCube games are so expensive now. Like Ikaruga is a really good shooter. One of those like top-down or maybe side-scrolling shooters. But the great thing about it is that your ship can either be white or black, and people shoot white or black bullets at you. You can either absorb them or take damage from them. It's an amazing game, but I think you can get on Xbox Live Arcade. Xbox, you know, the Xbox Live store is what I wanted, because I didn't have a 360. And then I was browsing through it, I'm like, there are so many amazing games in here that I actually want to play. Like, just a good version of Street Fighter 2. You know? That's what I want. I don't want, like, that weird redrawn Street Fighter. It makes you kick yourself for selling your old game system. I know, because, well, what happens is you get a game system, and then it keeps dropping in price, and then basically you think, okay, this thing's worthless. Like, why even have this system anymore? And then you try to go play these games again, and it's like, oh, well, sometimes they're exclusive. Like, there's no other way to play Metal Gear Solid unless, who is saying that there's the version on, the PC? But, you know, not everybody has a PC or the it's not an easy thing, probably, to download and play Metal Gear Solid Integral. It's probably not that hard, but it takes a bit of know-how, right? So not everybody's going to be able to do that or have the patience or have the right computer for it. But that's what I liked about the Xbox 360 store, is they just basically have such a nice range of basically everything. Hey, a ration! Mmm, that's tasty. Call it set on the ground floor. In this room here. Nope, I'm not gonna go in there. There might be an open room there. Xbox started to make their original games backwards compatible too. Oh, that's amazing. Like, you can actually... What's that red dot? In the other room. Press the action button, use an elevator.
Snake, use the elevator to move from floor to floor. To call the elevator, press the button on the nearby control panel by pressing the action button. The elevator should show up in no time.
Lag is saying it's not so hard to use the PC thing. That's why they built it, to make it easy. Oh man, now ugh. Should I grab that and play that? Oh my god. Ninja Gaiden Black looks amazing. Yeah, I love that they're letting you put Xbox 360 games and Xbox One, like original Xbox, on the Xbox One. And it's actually upscaling it. That's amazing. For free. All you have to do is go buy some 360 game for use for like $5, $10, $15, and then you get a free up-res version on the Xbox One. That's insane. Where did all that blood come from? Out of his throat? Ugh, Snake. Xbox is doing some amazing things. Alright, so you were saying there might be a suppressor, but I think I need level 1 to get into that one. Or maybe you meant the west side. West side? West side, call it? Yeah, I don't think there's any more rooms we can explore. Really want to get everything... Oh, there's this one. But that's just another one we came into from the outside, right? Yeah, you know what I might do is after this episode, I'll try that, and if I can get it to work and stream okay, then we'll just, I'll get myself up to this point, and then we'll continue on from that. You can try to knock on that door. The soldier inside can open the door for you. What? I didn't know that. In this door here? Oh, it's just a guess. Hoping they release Shenmue 2 backwards compatible. Oh, I think for sure they're gonna put in a remaster, some kind of collection for it. I think the Shenmue games are hilarious. They're so funny. That would have been pretty cool, Colin. That would have totally blown my mind. Alright, I think that's about it. In this area. There's one more guard upstairs we could go take out, but I think we've explored it all. You really want to soak in these areas. Because there's only so many of them. And they really did so much with them. I think they might want to keep it PlayStation exclusive. Oh, well, I mean, that comes down to like a tricky kind of rights thing. Who has the rights to the original? Do the rights lapse? Do they have a longer deal of exclusivity? Depends how they sold it. You know, because it was exclusive to, well, Shenmue 1 was on the Dreamcast and the Xbox.
Look at the radar. It's picking up the DARPA chief. He's the green dot. Hurry and rescue him.
The open door you got the goggles from, it locks. Next time you're here, it requires level 5. Oh, wow, it's super interesting. The DARPA chief. The DARPA chief. Fine. No guards here? A little too easy. Too convenient. I love the camera coming down from the ceiling, not being a roof, but showing the lights too. They're releasing the Crash Bandicoot remaster on everything but Xbox? Really? Wow.
Snake, if you want to go up or
Thank
down.
you. Thank you for delivering that line with so much action. Press the action button on a ladder. You can even take in-game screenshots. Oh, baby. True. All right, I'm gonna have to check that out after we finish playing this. After today's episode, so we won't go too long with today's episode, so we don't go too far. And then I have like 3 days. I have 3 days to catch up, and then we might. The next episode you come back to might be in 1080, and actually look like 1080, because this is what 4. No, this is probably less than 480. This is probably like 360, 280, or no, 640 by 480. I think. Basically the same as the Wii, which is pathetic. At the Wii. Oh, the Wii. How do I look down? No, I want to look down. There we go. Move like that, triangle down. Ooh.
Is that a woman? Not
Yeah. Women never get into Snake's mind. Hey, Allie, over the hill.
Snake, the DARPA chief's signal is coming from somewhere in that area. Isn't there some place to drop down? Take a look around in first-person view mode.
And if you need to know that, look in the instruction manual, Snake.
Who's that?
This guy's got a good voice.
I'm here to save you. You're the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, right?
You here to save me, huh? What's your outfit?
I'm the pawn they sent here to save your worthless butt.
Really? It's true. You don't look like one of them.
He's...
In that case, hurry up and get me out of here.
Slow down. Don't worry. First, I want some information about the terrorists.
The terrorists?
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuke?
What are you talking about?
The terrorists are threatening the White House. They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Sweet Jesus.
Is it possible?
It's possible. They could launch a nuke.
How do they plan to launch? I thought this place was just for keeping the dismantled warheads. They shouldn't have access to a missile.
What I'm about to tell you is classified information. Okay? We were conducting exercises with a new type of experimental weapon. A weapon that will change the world.
What?
A weapon with the ability to launch a nuclear attack from any place on the face of the Earth. A nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
Yeah, no one has eyes.
Metal
It's like a horror movie.
It can't be.
You knew? Metal Gear is one of the most secret black projects. How did you know that?
We've had a couple of run-ins in the past. So that's the reason you were here at this disposal site?
Why else would I come to a godforsaken place like this?
I had heard the Metal Gear project was scrapped.
On the contrary, it's grown into a huge joint project between Arms Tech and ourselves. We were going to use this exercise as raw data and then proceed to mass production. If it hadn't been for the revolution.
Revolution?
Rex has fallen into the hands of terrorists.
Rex?
Metal Gear Rex.
Metal Gear Rex.
The code name for the new Metal Gear prototype. They're probably already finished arming the warhead they plan to use with Rex.
Huh?
These guys are pros. They're all experienced in handling and equipping weapons.
Hey! Shut up in there, will ya?
Not a smart guard. Why did he tell him to move away? Huh?
But I thought that all nuclear warheads were equipped with safety measures. Some kind of detonation code that you have to input.
Oh, you mean PAL? Yes, of course, there is a PAL. It's set up so that you need to input 2 different passwords in order to launch the device.
There are 2 passwords?
Yes, Baker knows one, and I know one.
Baker? The president of Arms Tech?
That's right.
That's right.
Each of us needs to input our password, or there can be no launch. But they found out my password.
You talked?
Psycho Mantis can read people's minds. You can't resist.
Psycho Mantis?
One of the members of Foxhound. He has psychic
It was in the
powers.
briefing, Snake.
This is bad.
It's just a matter of time before they get Baker's too.
Apparently the vibration starts doing his heartbeat.
Find out Baker's password.
Yes, they'll be able to launch a nuke anytime.
Anytime.
But there is a way to stop the launch.
How?
What?
The card keys.
Card keys?
They were designed by Arms Tech, the system developers, as an emergency override. Even without the passwords, you can just insert the card keys and engage the safety lock.
And if I do that?
Yes. You can stop the launch.
That card key.
So where are the keys?
Baker should have them. Listen, you need 3 card keys. There are 3 different slots to put them in. You need to insert a card into each one of them.
Okay, 3 card keys. Do you know where they might be keeping Baker?
Somewhere in the 2nd floor basement.
2nd floor basement?
I heard the guards say they moved him to an area that has a lot of electronic jamming.
Any other clues?
Yes, they cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to paint them. Why don't you look for the areas where the walls are a different color? Here, take this. It's my ID card. It'll open any level 1 security door. It's called a PAN card. It works together with your body's own electrical field.
Personal area network, huh?
It transmits data using the salts in your body as the transmission medium. As you approach the door's security devices, they'll read the data stored in the card.
And the doors will open automatically. Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
You haven't heard any other way to disarm the PAL, have you? From your bosses or anyone?
No.
Are you sure you haven't heard anything?
I just said no.
So does the White House plan to give in to the terrorists' demands?
That's their problem. It has nothing to do with my orders.
But what about the Pentagon?
Pentagon?
Oh.
What is it?
What happened?
Dead.
I wish they would have done the rumble earlier for his heartbeat.
Naomi, the chief. What happened?
I don't know. It looked like a heart attack, but...
A heart attack? No,
Colonel, are you hiding something from me?
absolutely not. Snake, you've got to understand. This op is security level red. You need the highest security clearance to get access to the complete file.
You want me to believe that you're in charge of this op, but you don't have complete access to the file?
I told you, the Secretary of Defense is in operational control. I'm just here as your support. Snake, we don't have time to debate. Get out of there and find President Baker.
Good to know, Colette. Hold the shoot button. He aims. I'm hiding. I'm a snake. That's not what I did.
Don't move!
She would fall in love with a guy who had a butt.
So you killed the chief, you bastard!
I was like South Park.
Liquid? No, you're not. Don't move!
Is this the first time you ever pointed a gun at a person? Your hands are shaking.
Oh,
Can you shoot me,
too
rookie?
slow.
Careful, I'm no rookie.
Liar. That nervous glance, that scared look in your eyes. They're rookie's eyes if I ever saw them. You've never shot a person, am I right?
You talk too much.
You haven't even taken the safety off, rookie.
I told you I'm no rookie!
You're not one of them, are you?
Open that door. You've got a card, don't you?
Why?
So we can get the hell out of here.
Looks like we'll be a little delayed. What are you doing? Don't shoot! Shoot! What are you waiting for? Shoot!
Don't talk to me like a rookie.
Well, don't act like a rookie.
I'm telling you, shoot!
He's got no gun in his hands. I was not hammering the square really fast, Colette, because I didn't know if, you know how some games you shoot them and they go through their animation of being hit, and then you can't damage them until that animation is over, but I guess you can. Oh, you can go L1, R1 to move over. Must be a bug. A bug. Yeah. Oops. Ah, didn't need to waste that. Uh-oh. Dead! I don't remember Snake putting his hand up like that. Ah! Oh.
What's wrong? Snake!
Da 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 da. What are you waiting for? Shoot. It's different in Twin Snakes. Oh. A level 1 keycard isn't going to get you out of the jail cell. Come on, Meryl. What are you waiting for? Shoot!
What are you waiting for? Shoot!
Unequip it.
I'm telling you, shoot!
Grenades. Run! You idiot. Rookie. Wop, 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 wop. Wop, 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 wop. Rookie.
Thanks for the help.
Wait! Who are you?
I love you. I want to teach you about guns.
You fool! You've killed him! I'm sorry, sir.
His mental shielding was very strong. I could not dive into his mind.
Now we'll never get that detonation code.
Boss, I have a good idea.
Wow. It's a rough first date. The room looks like the Ninja Quarter? Yeah. Huh?
Good girl. Just like that.
Naomi, I just had some kind of hallucination. Is it from the nanomachines?
No, Snake. The nanomachines are functioning properly.
So what was it?
It must have been psychometric interference coming from Psycho Mantis, Foxhound's psychic. Think of it as a mental feedback loop.
So that was Mantis.
Yes. We've got rations. We've got bullets. Oh, all the extra bullets are gone. Level 6. There's a certain scene coming up with Meryl and, I won't spoil. Just in case people haven't played it. Oh, oh. You need to equip the cards before you open the doors. That was a great thing they got rid of. Equipping the cards to get in the doors. He's got the stunned stars. PS1 body with an 8-bit, but Twin Snakes version you haven't played or PS1. I haven't played Twin Snakes, but I've played this one. You can now obtain the suppressor on the first floor. We should probably go do that, eh? Oh. SOCOM bullets, huh? Ugh. Oh, God. Maggots. Disgusting. As Snake would say. Boom, 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 boom. All right, we'll take the elevator down. Back up. You'll get that suppressor. I love that you have to wait for the elevator. Even if it's not that long. Wing, wing. God, don't you want your phone to make those sounds? Wing, wing. Wing. It's waiting in an elevator. Get out of his cone of sight. You're gonna die, honky. Rations. You are full. Oh, that's level 5. My phone makes a codex call sound when you get a text. Nice. So it does like the 3 or 4 rings. I like the door not opening sound. Sounds like a clown. Where's the level 1 room that I need to go get the suppressor? Is it upstairs? Yeah, I think it's upstairs. Equip the card. You can't open the door without it. Oh, right. You already told me that, too. Doom, boom, doom, doom, boom, doom, doom, boom. Oh, there's a garden here. Wow, this is a crack guard. Someone changed that MGS5 scene with quiet range and replaced quiet with Ocelot. Really? We'll have to watch that at the end. Suppressor. Yeah. Good call. Call it. I can't wear my thermal goggles when I have the key card. You know, we had heard Kojima said about Quiet, he's like, oh, don't worry, there's totally story reason why she's dressed like that. And even if there kind of is a story reason for it, it doesn't explain the fact that when she's in the helicopter, she walks around and shoves her butt in your face. That part's lame. Okay. Ah! Uh-oh, not good. Haha! I kicked you in the face, sucker! Do-do-do-do-do, waiting for the elevator, hiding. Trying to hide. I could have used the gun. True, I could have, yeah. She's a plant. Is there anything else to check in B1? Yeah. I mean, most of the story in that game is kind of lame, except for the ending. But it doesn't matter, because that game's so fun, anyway. It was like, people that hated... The funny thing is that Metal Gear Solid 5, if you hate how long the cutscenes are in all the other Metal Gear Solid games, that one doesn't have any of them. Yet, people that actually like... Metal Gear Solid... Like, people are probably going to play Metal Gear Solid 5 if they've played all the other ones, you know? So you're kind of like turned on your fans in a way. With the lack of story. But Metal Gear Solid 5 still sold really, really well. And it was on all platforms, right? Might have been a lot of people's first ones. There really wasn't much story to tell after Peace Walker. You're trying to jam some interesting story in it. I think they did a really good job. But they went a bit overboard with Mantis and Twin Snakes. Yeah, they changed the voice. They brought in somebody else to direct the cutscenes in in Twin Snakes. It wasn't Kojima. Level 5. You gotta watch out for these trap doors. Level 1. You gotta keep moving. What's in here? Be careful, there could be laser wires. But there aren't. C4. Yeah. Watch out for those traps! Can't get out of the room without equipping the key card. No way, you're not getting in there. But there used to be guards here. Nope. Maybe it's this one? Photos going all crazy and then burning made it feel like Silent Hill. Oh. I like the Mantis Liquid Snake story in 5, which there's more of that. Yeah, that's true, yeah. The whole liquid thing is pretty cool. And do you meet Otacon in, No, it wouldn't be Otacon in 5, would it? I thought for one of these had like some kind of thermal, like laser beams or something. Thinking of a different room. Grenades, huh? You better equip that card if you want to get out. Alright. But they didn't have time to paint them. So I guess it's that. And you can hear... Sounds different than this one. Alright, C4. Good thing there's no guards down here. And they wouldn't have to explain why they can't hear anything. What was the name he went by as a kid? I can't remember either. Oh god, this looks like an alien ship. Liquid, yeah. There are 2 rooms at the top of this area. You can also open the C4. Oh, really? Cool. He also punches to do the C4? Oh, there's this one. And then there's that one there. Uh-oh. Whoa, level 6 doors? And I think that wasn't... That's not just a camera, that's like a... camera with lasers on it. Eli! That's right. Some kind of religious significance, I would imagine. Ration that I don't need. Oh yeah, I could use that. Alright, I think that it's actually this one here. C4, put that down, baby. Those cameras kill, baby. I'm here! I'm here for the cutscene?
Am I too late? He's alive. You're the Arms Tech president, Kenneth Baker, right? Don't worry. I'm here to save you.
No, don't touch it!
C4.
Oh, yeah!
Right. Touch that wire, and the C4 will blow up along with the old man. So you're the one that the boss keeps talking about.
And you?
Special Operations Foxhound. Revolver Ocelot. I've been waiting for you, Solid Snake. Now we'll see if the man can live up to the legend. This is the greatest handgun ever made. The Colt's Single Action Army. 6 bullets, more than enough to kill anything that moves. Now I'll show you why they call me Revolver.
Draw! And he can bounce bullets off of the walls. I don't know where. I can't see him. See, when you shoot him, you can't shoot him twice. Hiding won't help you.
Ah! I love to reload during a battle.
Me too. So I just wait for him to reload.
All right.
Revolver.
You better hurry up, yo.
It's the SAA revolver from it. From MGS3. Yeah, baby. I think they did such a good job going back and filling out his backstory, making him kind of a different character in a way.
You want to settle this? I love the smell of quarter.
It's the how do you dodge the bouncing ones?
Be the smell of your own death.
His famous backflip? Oh. Right. I think you can shoot through the corners too sometimes.
Wait a minute.
Ah. Bounces off the walls. Oops. One more shot, buddy. Go get him, go get him, go get him, go get him. He's reloading. Ah. I need to get these bullets without exploding these things. Yeah. Miss. A spoiler about the famous backflip. I don't think so. I think the backflip is what was the spoiler.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. I don't wait. Yes, one more shot, Ocelot. It's all you have left. Guess you didn't bring rations to this fight. Oh, I just shot a wall. The old man won't last much longer. And hiding won't help you. Alright, is he reloading now? Nope. Come on, Ocelot, reload, buddy. Hiding won't help you.
You're pretty good. Just what I'd expect from the man with the same code as the boss. It's been a long time since I had such a good fight, but I'm just getting warmed up. What? My hand!
He like lost his accent when he said my hand. My hand! Huh?
Stealth camouflage. Can't you even die right? You were lucky. We'll meet again! Who are you? I like you. I have no name. That exoskeleton.
Who the... Snake's just like, what the what?
Can you talk?
Who the hell?
Who are you? I'm not one of them. The DARPA chief told me he gave them his detonation code. What about yours?
Oh, I get it. Jim sent you. You're from the Pentagon.
Answer my question. What about your code? There's no time.
I talked.
What? Now the terrorists have both codes and can launch any time.
It's not like I didn't fight. I managed to resist Psycho Mantis's mind probe.
He couldn't read you? How'd you do it?
Surgical implants in my brain.
Surgical implants?
Kind of like a psychic insulation. Everyone who knows these top secret codes has it.
Even the DARPA chief?
Of course.
But the DARPA chief said Mantis got his code by reading his mind.
Are you sure you heard him right?
Yeah, I'm sure. In that case, how did they get your code?
I never had any training on how to resist torture.
It looks like he had some fun with you, all right.
Oh, he's not human. I tell you, he loved every second of it.
What happened to your arm?
He broke it.
Looks like you're more than even now. His was sliced off.
Ha, you're a funny man. So the DARPA chief, is he okay?
Dead.
What? Can't be. No, that's not what you promised, Jim. Now you want to shut me up?
Calm down. What's wrong with you? I just told you I was here to save you. I didn't kill the DARPA chief. He had a heart attack or something.
A heart attack? Oh, don't be a fool.
Anyway, the terrorists have both codes now.
Those boys are totally insane. They wouldn't hesitate to launch.
I agree, but what do they really want?
Oh, who knows? Maybe they're like us in the arms industry, always looking forward to the next good war.
Well, I'm not gonna let these maniacs start a war today. You still have the card keys?
Card keys?
To override the detonation code. I heard you had them.
No, not anymore.
What? Who does then? Not the terrorists?
No, that woman.
Woman? Who?
A soldier that was thrown in prison along with me.
A female soldier, it must be.
She said she had just joined up as a new recruit. They threw her in prison because she refused to take part in the rebellion.
A new recruit? Could that be the Colonel's niece?
I gave her the key. Looks like she managed to break out of here, though. I hope she's okay.
I'm sure she is. She's green, but as tough as they come. But how did you know she escaped?
I was in contact with her by codec. Until I was tied up here, that is.
Codec?
Yes, she stole it from the guard. If she still has it, you should be able to contact her.
I'm sure she still has it. What frequency was she at?
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, it's... Oh, sorry. I forgot.
Damn!
Oh, that's right. It should be on the back of the CD case. Try to contact her.
I'll contact her right away. But tell me, if this doesn't work, is there some other way to prevent the missile launch?
You need to find Hal Emmerich, one of my employees.
Who's that?
The team leader of the Metal Gear Rex project. A genius at engineering, but a little bit of an oddball. If there's anyone who can figure out how to stop Metal Gear from launching, it's him.
What if he can't come up with anything?
You'll have to destroy it. Emmerich knows how to destroy Metal Gear.
Where is this Emmerich?
Well, he's probably being held somewhere in the nuclear warhead storage building. It's north from here. That's where he worked.
I understand, but why Metal Gear? The nuclear age ended with the turn of the millennium.
Oh, you're wrong. The threat of nuclear war isn't gone. In fact, it's greater than it's ever been. The amount of spent nuclear fuel and plutonium is increasing even today. Listen, have you ever seen a warehouse full of nuclear material?
No.
Drums and drums of nuclear waste stacked this high, as far as you can see. Because there's still no real way to dispose of the stuff.
So they just close the lid and try to pretend like it'll go away?
Essentially, yes. And they're not even doing a good job of storing it. Many of the drums are corroded, with nuclear waste seeping out of them.
Unbelievable.
Not only that, but several pounds of MUF are reported every year.
MUF?
It stands for material unaccounted for. It proves that there's a large and well-organized black market in nuclear materials. Furthermore, since the end of the Cold War, Russian nuclear engineers in particular are out of work with no way to turn. In other words, there's plenty of available nuclear material and scientists for making a bomb. We live in an age when any small country can have a nuclear weapons program.
What about the other superpowers?
Russia and China still maintain a significant nuclear presence. Complete nuclear disarmament is an impossibility. To maintain our own policy of deterrence, we need a weapon of overwhelming power.
You mean Metal Gear?
Yes. You know our industry suffered quite a blow as a result of the cuts in military budgets due to this so-called peace.
I remember hearing a lot about mergers and takeovers among the big weapons makers.
Yes, and after my company lost their bid to produce the Air Force's next line of fighter jet, the Metal Gear system was our last ace in the hole. That's why we pushed to have Metal Gear developed as a black project.
Black project?
Secret projects paid for by the Pentagon's black budget. You can avoid a lot of red tape and get a great lead time on your weapons production. And no one can bother you. Not even those bleeding heart liberals on the Military Oversight Committee.
Bribes.
I prefer to think of it as good business. Anyway, Metal Gear was going to be formally adopted after the results of this exercise were analyzed.
I don't give a crap about you and your company.
Yes, that's about what I'd expect from a grunt like you. Here, this is what you came for, right?
What's that?
An optical disc. It's all here. The main hard drive was destroyed by gunfire. This is the only remaining copy of the data.
What kind of data?
All the data collected from this exercise. Don't play dumb. I know you were sent to get this. I hid it from that sadistic maniac while he was torturing me. They don't know this disc exists. Make sure you report this to Jim. To your boss. I'll give you my card too. It'll open up all security level 2 doors.
Can you walk?
No. No, you go on without me. They got my password. They don't want anything else from me.
I have one more question. Who or what was that ninja thing? It looked like you knew something.
That ninja? That was Foxhound's dark little secret.
Dark little secret?
An experimental genome soldier.
You know him?
You should ask Dr. Naomi Hunter from Foxhound. She knows better than I.
Naomi?
You've got to stop them. If it goes public, my company and I are finished.
What? Doesn't Metal Gear use currently existing technology?
Metal Gear itself does, but... What did you do to me? Oh, no. Oh, no, it can't be. Those Pentagon bastards. So, they actually went and did it.
What are you talking about?
They're just using you for...
Looks like his batteries run out.
What the hell?
Colonel, are you listening? Now he's dead.
Now he's dead too. I need this one to be 1A.
Well, there are lots of drugs that can cause
Heart attack and controlled doses. Turn off the controller.
dioxides, but we won't be able to tell without doing an autopsy.
Damn!
Snake, I want you and Meryl to work together.
Can I trust her?
More than you can trust me. Get in
That's
contact with
strange.
her.
Snake, there's a lot of electrical interference coming from there. It should be okay if you do burst transmission like us, but normal transmission is probably impossible. Try moving away from that area.
Snake, get a hold of yourself.
Naomi, what the hell was that ninja thing? A member of Foxhound?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, we have no one like that in our unit.
Is that right?
Snake, I'm counting on you.
Woof. Snake is the vamp, Khaled. He's getting stronger. No, I don't want to quit the game. I want this to be controller 1 though. Controller... Ugh. What do you mean controller 1B, 1C? Fine, 1B. Will that work? No, it won't. This controller's off. I guess just turn off this controller and then turn it back on. That'll probably work. Controller 1? Nope, it's controller 3 again. That's great. There we go, 1-1A. Nope. What a joke. Okay. Oh, I think he just did something there. Okay, there we go. Now we're back. Cool. You're right, I need to save the game. This isn't auto-save PS2, PS3 land. Mei Ling.
Snake, you can't use your radar in that area. There's some kind of electronic jamming coming from there. I wonder what it is. Anyway, be careful.
Complete.
Be careful, Snake.
Yes, I will be.
First, the DARPA chief, and then President Baker die of a heart attack?
Yeah, smells pretty rotten to me.
Oops. I pressed L3 and R3 and it did that. Boom, boom, bum, 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 bum. What the heck? This oh my god, this controller's screwed up. Uh-oh. Can't trust it. I think my triangle button's screwed on this thing. Down, down, dun, 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 dun. I want to put on the analog mode. Good. Okay, that should work. Let me put this thing on to charge. Alright. It's charging. Oh, lots happened in just an hour and 40. DARPA chief. Dead. Level 2 card. Ta-da! You're not supposed to go down this part, I don't think. I don't remember coming through this part. I guess we could. Uh-oh. More C4. Level 4. That's not gonna open. Level 2 card. Check all those doors. Use the first person mode, Snake. And you're saying there are some doors I could open with the C4, right? Yeah, now there's guards. Come on. Alright, we know that one. Then gotta watch for those traps. Keep up a constant movement. Come on, grab him. Yes. Widescreen would really help because you could see just that little bit further. Was this? Yeah, this is a level 2 one. I think it actually says FAMAS right on the door. Ah, there we go. Here's the one with the, Oh! The FAMAS. Or you can blow cigarette smoke on them, too. Mm-hmm. What's this one? More bullets. Yeah. We are loaded up. Is this a level 2? No, this is a level 1. It's got more stuff in it anyway. More grenades. Gonna need those. So is Metal Gear Solid 2 the first game to use the mechanic of dragging hanging bodies? Yeah, I'm not sure, actually. If there's any other game that had that. Maybe Siphon Filter? I can't think of one. Alright, I think that's a bit. But although, Khalid, you said there were some other walls you could blow open, right? Like that one. There we go. There's a wall you can blow open. Yeah, baby. What's that thing? Just like a plate? Oh god. Oof. That was close. For some bullets and a bit of and some more C4? Great. Okay. I don't know if that was worth it. That one's not different, is it? Keep moving. Don't want to fall into these traps. Okay, I think that's about it. The other one is top left. I mean, it's a little bit stranger, but it makes it easier. Having to hide the guards was a really nice mechanic because it added to the tension. But this is fine without it. I mean, it's easier. One less thing to worry about. The biggest change is that the guards are so much stupider and they don't have their officer constantly calling them, and makes that part feel a lot less realistic. I mean, you could spend hours just kind of messing with the guards and dealing with their reinforcements and people sweeping in. There was like so many improvements to Metal Gear Solid 2. Okay, so I guess we can go back to level 1 or 2 and start opening some more doors. I downloaded that Metal Gear installer, so I'll check that out after we're done here. Level 6. I don't know if there's any here we can do. Level 1. I don't think this is anything other than a staircase, a ladder. And I don't think there was anything here that was level 2. Level 1, you can open a door over the stairs. Okay. But I guess Tranquilizer Gun makes it easier too. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, you can really... The Trank Gun makes everything so easy, especially with the suppressor. So you can pop them in the head before you ever see them. You spend a lot of time in first-person mode in those games. Whereas in this one, because it doesn't even have widescreen, you have to get so close to people before you can actually choke them. So you spend a lot of time looking at the mini-map, which is a bit of a problem. You can open a door over the stairs. Well, I will. More bullets, huh? Over those stairs? Yes. Alright, what's in here? Items. Anything else? Yeah, the tranquilizer gun basically breaks the game, I think. Cardboard box and chaff grenades, yeah. But you can't open the door when you're in a box, Snake. You can't. Alright, I think that's the only level 2 door up here. Level 4. That one I already opened. Oh, we need to call Meryl.
The DARPA chief and President Baker. So now the terrorists know both detonation codes.
Yeah, and on top of that, they both died right in front of my eyes.
Snake, now that the terrorists have both detonation codes, the only way to stop a nuclear launch is to either use the detonation code release keys that Meryl's holding, or
find the Metal Gear chief engineer that President Baker mentioned, Al Emmerich.
In any case, you should contact Meryl by codec. Wasn't her frequency written on the back of the CD case?
The CD case is here. Hey there, Mom. Good morning to you. How are you? The back of the CD case. Meryl. 140.15. Hello?
Who are you?
I was really impressed with the way you busted yourself out of there.
The one from the prison?
You're the Colonel's niece, Meryl, right?
No, it's not him. Just exactly who are you?
I'm the fool that your uncle sent all alone into the middle of this whole mess.
You came by yourself? You think you're some kind of one-man army?
I don't need lectures. You're just like your uncle, you know?
How do you know my uncle?
We go way back.
What's your name?
My name's not important.
Aha. Could you be Snake? Are you Solid Snake?
That's what some people call me.
The legendary Solid Snake? You?
Hey. Whoa.
Sorry about before. I wasn't sure if you were one of the good guys.
But I knew you were.
How?
It's your eyes.
My eyes?
They're not soldiers' eyes.
And they're rookies' eyes, right?
No, they're beautiful, compassionate eyes.
Oh, just what I'd expect from the legendary Solid Snake. You trying to sweep me off my feet?
Don't worry, you'll land back on them once you meet me. The reality is no match for the legend, I'm afraid.
Oh, I don't believe that.
Why did you look so surprised when you saw my face?
Because you look just like him.
You mean the terrorist leader, Liquid Snake?
Yeah, you know him? You're not brothers, are you?
I have no family.
So what's the deal then?
Who knows? Why don't you ask him? But first I want some information. You were involved in this exercise from the beginning. What exactly happened here?
I'm sorry. I was captured along with President Baker right after the terrorist attack.
That's okay. But what is this place? I don't think it's just a nuclear weapons disposal facility.
Boy, oh boy, it's just like them. Nobody told you anything, did they? Okay, you see, this place isn't really for disposing nuclear weapons. This base is owned and operated by a dummy corporation of arms tech.
This is a civilian base?
Right, for the development of Metal Gear.
Colonel.
Foxhound and the Next Generation Special Forces were called here for the test launching of a dummy nuclear warhead.
Why Foxhound?
Because they're a special ops group used to handling top-secret missions. They figured they could help keep it all hush-hush.
But we must have fired nuclear warheads before. Why just this time?
I heard it was because this was to be a final test before the formal adoption of the Metal Gear program. Well, that's what I heard anyway.
Sounds kind of fishy. So what do you think the terrorists want?
Sorry. I'm not sure. I was captured with President Baker right after the revolt started.
Oh yeah, that's when he gave you the detonation code override keys, right?
That's right.
Amazing you were able to keep him hidden from the guards.
Well, women have more hiding places than men. Anyway, you met Baker, huh? How's he holding up?
He's dead.
What?
Heart attack. Same as the DARPA chief.
The chief died from a heart attack too?
Yeah. Was either of them sick or anything?
No, not that I heard of.
Well, I don't believe in coincidences. Something funny's going on.
Sounds like it, but I have no idea what.
Me neither. Yet. Do you know the person who designed Metal Gear?
You mean Dr. Emmerich?
Yes. Is he still alive?
Probably. He should be in the research lab in the second-floor basement of the nuclear warhead storage building to the north.
Second-floor basement?
Yeah, that's where his lab is. I think they're forcing him to work on the nuclear launching program.
So they'll need him alive until that's done anyway.
Then we better do something before he finishes.
You're right. In case we can't override the detonation code in time, I need to ask him how to destroy Metal Gear.
You plan to take that thing on by yourself, Snake?
It won't be the first time.
Ah.
What's the best way to get to the building where the doctor is being held?
There's a cargo door on the first floor of this building that leads to the north.
What's the security level of the door there?
5. But it's okay. I've got a level 5 card.
Well, I've got to go save the doctor. You should go.
I'm going with you.
No way. You're still too green. I want you to hide somewhere.
I'm not green.
Oh, yes, you are. You pause for just 1 second in front of your enemy and it's all over. Good luck doesn't last forever.
I don't know what happened. I just couldn't pull the trigger right away. I never had any problems in training. But when I thought about my bullets tearing through those soldiers' bodies, I hesitated.
Shooting at targets and shooting at living, breathing people are different.
Ever since I was a little girl, I always dreamed about being a soldier.
Like every little girl.
Every day of my life, I've trained my mind and body for the one day when I could finally see some real action. And now...
So what now? You want to quit?
I can't quit. I can't allow myself to quit now.
Listen, Meryl. Everybody feels sick the first time they kill someone. Unfortunately, killing is one of those things that gets easier the more you do it. In a war, all of mankind's worst emotions, worst traits come out. It's easy to forget what a sin is in the middle of a battlefield.
But this isn't a war. It's a terrorist action.
You're just a little jumpy from the combat high. The adrenaline in your bloodstream is starting to thin out. Just take it easy.
But I learned all about combat high at the academy.
We'll talk about it later. For now, just think about keeping yourself alive.
If I get out of here alive, I'll think about that other stuff.
Okay. Let me try to say this another way. Stay the hell out of my way.
You're a real bastard. Just like my uncle said.
Huh. I told you. The real me is no match for the legend.
It looks like you were right. Okay, Snake. I'll be a good girl.
We'll link up after I grab the doctor. Then we'll take care of the detonation code override.
Gotcha. But listen, I know this area better than you. Call me if you have any questions.
Be careful, okay?
After I open up the cargo door, I'll contact you.
They probably changed the music for licensing. Oh, that was a great conversation. Good thing I didn't mess that one up. Campbell, I just talked to your niece.
Don't worry, Colonel. Meryl is fine.
Thank God.
Meryl is a very strong woman. I really respect her.
She's got plenty of heart.
Thanks, Snake.
Not so fast. The real mission is still ahead.
I like their relationship. I really get this feeling of them being kind of stuck in this place alone, them against everything else. She's going through an emotional ordeal, but he's helping her through it. She's going to help him. It's fantastic. I just like the feel of Shadow Moses. The music definitely contributes to that. Oh yeah, I was standing here this whole time. I like how the Colonel was smiling. Then Snake was like, not yet, the mission is ahead. And then he immediately frowned. True. True. Yeah, this music. Operation Incident is having a nostalgia overload. You're still... Operation Incident. You're still a little shaky from the nostalgia high. The nostalgia in your bloodstream is starting to thin out. She's the Raiden. Learned all about it in the academy, but it's quite different. Imagining the bullets tearing through soldiers' bodies. Alright, oh, sorry, where did you say to meet, to meet her? Can't remember.
Snake, don't be so impatient. Settle down. I need a little more time to get the cargo door open. I'll call you when I get the door open. Just wait a little, okay?
Okay, so I just kind of hang around here and kill people? Black Site Studios.
Snake, I unlocked the cargo door for you.
Thanks. Where are you?
Where I can see ya.
Don't move around too much.
Don't worry, I'm disguised in this enemy uniform.
You won't be for long with the way you walk.
What does that mean?
Nothing.
Listen, Snake, the cargo door is like an airlock. It's equipped with infrared sensors. Be careful. If an intruder is sensed, gas is released.
Gas?
Okay, so we'll meet at the nuclear warhead storage building.
Wait, you said you'd stay put and be a good girl.
I changed my mind.
Don't get careless. That's when things always turn sour.
Sorry, but this is the only way I can figure out whether or not I'm cut out to be a soldier. I gotta get my hands dirty.
These guys are professionals. You're gonna get yourself killed.
See you there.
Awesome. Metal Gear Solid 1 is such a nice blend of the seriousness of 2, the fun action bits of 3. I mean, 3 gets really serious as well, right? What did you miss? Oh, the big conversation with Meryl.
Be careful, Snake. That airlock is set with infrared sensors. You probably can't see them with your naked eyes, but there are infrared beams coming out of that wall. Touch any one of them and the doors will seal off and the place will be flooded with poison gas. Somehow you've got to get through without setting off those sensors.
Use the goggles, use the cigarettes. Save the game. Mei Ling. Mei Ling.
What's up, Snake?
Save. Memory card 1. 1 block.
Snake, listen to what Lo
Lo
Chi
Chi.
said. He who knows that enough is enough will always have enough. Just because you see an item doesn't mean that you always have to get it. If you don't really need it, think twice before you stick your neck out. It might not be worth it.
Ooh, look at these puppies. Uh-huh. So they're moving at different rates. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, that's right. Lillian says hi, she's new to Metal Gear. Oh, Lillian. First come out in 1998. The sequel to Metal Gear 1 and 2 on the NES and MCX or MSX. An incredible game. A game that showed the gaming industry movies can be like games can be like movies and not be cheesy. Bum, 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 bum. Call it never spoils. Call it as the master Operation Incident. Oh, great boss coming up here. Watch out for those mines. Master!
Snake, be careful. There are Claymore mines around there. Use a mine detector.
Who are you?
Just call me Deep Throat.
Deep Throat? The informant from the Watergate scandal?
Never mind about that.
You're not using burst transmission. Are you nearby?
Listen, there's a tank in front of your position waiting to ambush you.
Who are you, anyway?
One of your fans.
Deep Throat, eh? From the movie? I'm not gonna use a mine detector. I'm just gonna walk.
Snakes don't belong in Alaska. I will not let you pass. Send him a message.
Snakes don't belong in Alaska. He kind of does a flip there.
That's right. You belong on the ground. You should crawl on the ground like the snake.
He's very serious about metaphors.
Come, let's bite.
You're slimy like a snake. What are we gonna do? Set some C4? Yeah. Probably don't need these thermal goggles. Oh, yes, I do. Where is that tank? I love these boss battles where chess is it a movie or a game? They copied it from the Broken Sword Director's cut? That'll look fantastic. Oh. Oh, for the Broken Sword Director's cut. It's both. It's a game made by a guy who always wanted to make movies. All right, where's this tank? It gets up a little further. There's some tank tracks. Oof, watch out for that. The gunner. Ah! And then he comes back down. I'm totally going to get out of here and laugh at him. He'll be... You need to do a better job of hiding, Snake. Wasn't expecting that. Yeah. Deep throat. Just call me Deep Throat, Snake. Alright. Back up, ready to go, Sneaky? Nostalgia's overflowing in his veins. Alright, I need to find a place to hide from this tank, have it come down. It didn't seem like it was moving down too fast, though. I just want to hear him say the first line.
This is Raven's territory. Snakes don't belong in Alaska.
That's what I wanted to hear. Snakes don't. Oh, and don't touch my peas. Call it completing the deja vu of that. I think you can use chaff grenades on those mines. I'm not sure. Where's that tank? Oh, there it is. It's way up there. Da-da-dun-dun-dun-dun. Alright. If we can crawl? Yeah, I'm the best crawler around. Alright, this is good. It's like crawling on a topographical map. What should we shoot this guy with? We gotta hit him like with grenades or something, probably. You got the disc. Run! Ah, that's not gonna work. That was different than the way he did it last time. Dun, dun. All right. So we need to watch the... Oh, this isn't working at all. I think we need to climb up the side, maybe? Hey, I'm your biggest fan. Use the radio mat. Okay. they don't want you to figure out anything for yourself? The codec. Use the codec. I definitely need a handkerchief. Metal Gear Solid 3, the knockout handkerchief. Will the cutscene be in thermographic goggles? No. Call the Colonel. It's Meryl. No, yes.
I think you might be able to fool the tank's electronic system with the chaff grenade.
Thanks, Meryl. Now she's giving me advice, because she's recently out of soldier school. Yeah! That didn't go very far. Try not to walk into bombs. Alright, we need to get closer to this thing. Just called you because you died a couple times, because I think you suck at this game. I thought he was gonna hit the hill. He was shooting at the hill. Hey, okay, I'm playing this on PS3. On Twitch. But I think we're gonna grab the up-resed computer one, the 1080 one, once we're done this episode. And the next episode will be 1080. The chaff affects the whole area, doesn't matter the range. Oh, really? Yeah, PS3, but yeah, it's like the PS1 version on PS3. Da-da-da-do-da-do-da-do-da-da. Snakes don't belong in Alaska. Okay, I was trying to get close to use that chaff grenade. I know, use the chaff grenade. Alright, good. Have you played Silent Hill? Only a little bit of Silent Hill. Not enough. Uh-oh. Hurry, 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 hard! Chaff grenades. I used to have an original fat PS3 that played PS2 games, PS1 games. I mean, all the PS3s play the, all PS3 games play the disc from PS1. This is just the PSN version you buy. It's like $10.
Snake, look out for that tank's main gun. It'll pulverize you. There should be some way. Ask Nastasha. She knows everything there is to know about weapon systems. Her frequency is 141.
Ooh, Nastasha. 14152. You have to remember that.
Snake, look out for that tank's main gun. It'll pulverize
Gotcha. 14152. As if Native Indian American names belong in Alaska? Well, they're related to the Eskimos. Ugh. This is a Japanese game, so circle is the move forward button. X actually brings you back.
This is Nastasha Romanenko. A pleasure to work with.
I forgot about her.
Snake.
You're the nuclear specialist that the Colonel mentioned.
That's me. You can ask me anything about nukes that you want. I am also a military analyst, so I have an extensive knowledge of weapon systems as well. They asked me to participate in this operation as a supervisor from the Nuclear Emergency Search Team. I was happy to accept. We must not allow terrorists to get their...
Oh, you're a tough lady. Launching nuclear weapon? We're not going to let it happen. Information. Another soldier? Nastasha. Great. Run! Hopefully this thing isn't full of gas and isn't going to blow up. Alright, throw that chaff grenade, boy. Jeez. Alright, where's this tank? They're related in a way, though. Where's this tank? Way over there? Uh-oh. I'm gonna do it. True, they are very different colored, you're right. And there's lots of different tribes and all that. Alright, I got the chaff grenade. Operation Incident. Calm yourself. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna throw grenades at this thing. It's gonna be great. There. I got these grenades. Maybe I do need to call her. I thought the grenade was going to do something there. Or I could use a C4.
That M1 tank is equipped with advanced Victronics. Once it locks onto a target, it automatically tracks it. And its main gun is effective up to 3,000 meters. To get close, you'll have to confuse the tracking system. Use your chaff. If you can jam the system and get close enough, it won't be able to use its main gun. Use your chaff at a long distance to fool its electronic systems.
Probably. So I need to be more... I just need to have better aim with these grenades. Or use sweet C4. Up, ran over. Alright, use the chaff. Use the chaff. Use the chaff. Snake. And now a grenade. But don't get ran over. Maybe it needs to go like right onto the tank. Yeah, there we go. Right on the tank. Ah, yeah. Chaff grenade? No, a stun grenade. That's not it. Oh, I'm using a freaking SOCOM. C4. Chaff. Oh, God. That did nothing. Did nothing. Maybe I need to get really close for this grenade. There we go. Oh, that one hurt me. Oh, boy. Run. I think I need more chaff grenades. The grenades gotta be topside. I got a ration. I don't have any more chaff. Can I just, like, snipe him from here? Next to the hatch. No, that's a waste of bullets. I don't have any more chaffies. I think there's some on the ground as well. There we go. We'll just go like this. Oh, those are probably chaff grenades. Should have got a faster tank! It's gotta be right on the hatch. Oh, no! Oh, yeah? We'll see. You threw about 6 shafts? To stop the main gun from shooting me. Do you only have to throw 1? Uh-oh. But I guess you only have to do 1. Yeah! Maybe that was Meryl.
Well, boss, I hope you are happy. He got the card.
We'll play with him a little longer.
You would be wise not to underestimate him.
What did you think of him?
He is just as you said. In battle, he is as if possessed by a
very
demon.
Clumsy demon.
Much like you, I would expect no less.
See? I told you so, but I will kill him.
So, General Ivan, I hear he took your hand as well as your dignity.
Watch your tongue, shaman.
In the language of the Sioux people, Sioux means snake. It is known as an animal to be feared.
Well, Snake is mine now. When I meet him next, I'll take special care of him.
Not yet. Don't kill him yet.
He and I will meet again in battle.
Same prediction as always?
Yes, the raven on my head. It thirsts for his blood.
Fun boss battle. Nice. Snake using his smarts, his weapons, thinks he's found to outsmart a more powerful enemy. Of course, he had to die about 5 or 6 times to learn. Huh. I don't think you can shoot in this room. Wonderful. Oh. Yes. Wonderful. Don't get discovered in that room. I'm gonna brag to Mei Ling about how I killed that guy.
You caught Snake?
Oh, yeah. I just killed a tank by myself. Human versus tank. Human win.
Snake, like Shakespeare said, nought's had, all spent, while our desire is got without content. Basically, it means that your desire can get you into trouble if you're not careful. That goes for items, too. Don't get too greedy or you might be sorry. Be careful, Snake.
Well, unfortunately, I gotta go for today. But we'll be back with more Metal Gear Solid on... What day is it today? It's Thursday, so tomorrow will be... what did we play yesterday? Tomorrow will be Prey, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And Saturday will be Final Fantasy XII, the last episode, and then after that we'll be doing Final Fantasy 15. Sunday will be the next episode of Metal Gear Solid 1, and I'll probably be playing the PC version, as Lag said, if I can get the 1080 stuff to be working. So I'm gonna try and use that. So thanks everybody for joining, thanks for all your help. Obviously I needed it. You can see the way that I die in this these bosses. Thanks everybody for not spoiling anything too. I know it's really hard not to spoil games, especially from 1998, and a game that means so much to people, and even a game that I've played, but you never know. This could be the first, like Lillian and Ink of the Dragon. This is the first time they're seeing this game. Bye, Mom. Love you very much. Thank you, Khaled, for all your help. Operation Incident. Lagui Toru. My mom had a freeze up. Gotta get that internet going, Mom. You're getting too much buffering. Or knock down the quality. Alley Over the Hill. Jeremy B. Sarah Hips. Jeremy B, who made this possible with his sponsorship on Patreon. Alan Bloxham as well. Smurf was here. Angel of Death. Azrael Dreamer. Carlos Michel. Ink of the Dragon. Lillian. Everybody, thank you very, very much. And over on Twitch, we had Hey OK and Shadowgeist 0. Oh, yes. You too, Isabel. Thank you, Ali. That was a lot of fun. So yeah, we'll be back on Sunday with more Metal Gear Solid 1. Tomorrow is tomorrow's Prey. And Saturday is the last episode of Final Fantasy 12. We usually start between 9:30 and 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time every single day. 9:30 if I wake up on time. Today was 10:30 because I wanted to read a little bit about Metal Gear 1 and 2 before, and also Stella used the last of the coffee. I had to grind some beans and figure out how to open some coffee bag without ruining the bag. I'm not just going to rip it open. I had to open it the proper way. That took me a little bit longer. But yeah, this music is amazing. I'll leave the stream up for a little bit so we can listen to this amazing music because it's just so darn good. Bye, everybody. Thank you for myself. Thank you for Leo. Bye, bye, bye.
Loud and clear. What's the situation, Snake?
Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface, but make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
Got it. Okay, I'm ready to go.
What was that noise? What was that noise? I heard something.
Snake. You have to crawl to get through there. First, crouch down by pressing the crawl button, and then use the directional button to crawl in the direction you want.
Be careful, though. Crawling is slow and you can't attack when you're doing it either.
You can stand up by pressing the crawl button again. It's been a long time, Snake.
I should have known you were... Colonel...